What is going on, guys? Stevo Supremo here, and a short video that shouldn't take too long today, but one that I wanted to talk about because, man, it's something that's been bothering and bugging me, and it's about Metroid. We got to talk about Metroid, and more specifically, Metroid Prime 4. That, as of recording this, it's the 30th of November. It's a Sunday night, and it's coming out in a couple days. Prime 4, one of my most anticipated games of all time, just because I love the Metroid franchise so much. But I feel like once again, just Nintendo's dropping the ball on this game. And I don't like to be one of those doom and gloom YouTubers or anything like that, but Metroid is a franchise that's near and dear to my heart, and it just stinks to see how like this game is getting treated already. Like it seems like it's been ever since it was announced ages ago when Prime 4 was supposed to be in development, and then it went through the whole recycle and reboot on it. This whole time, it just seems like it's been getting mistreated. And I'm not even talking about the footage that we saw with, yes, there's annoying characters in it that people aren't really liking. It has nothing to even do with that. My perspective is coming from just an advertisement point of view. I get it that you would think that Metroid is pretty iconic to Nintendo's history, pretty revolutionary when it came out on the Nintendo. But it wouldn't be as big. It's not as big as of a series that you would think it is because it doesn't hit the numbers that your Mario's, your Mario Karts, your Zeldas. It just does not hit those same numbers in sales for Nintendo like all those other ones do. So, needless to say, I think sometimes they just kind of put it on the back burner. Before Metroid Dread, Metroid Dread is the best selling Metroid game, surprisingly, and that was over 3 million sales that it did. Mainly due to the part that because the Switch had a huge library, that could be the thing, so people wanted to dive into it. And before that, it was the original Metroid Prime, which clocked in just under 3 million. So it's not a big, heavy hitter. But it's one that is near and dear to a lot of us who love the Metroid series and the Prime series. We just love these games. And it just stinks that it just seems like Nintendo doesn't. There's just no advertising for this game anywhere. And we're a few days away, and I'm just hearing crickets. I haven't seen anything about it on any of my timelines or feeds throughout all these years in development. We get something shown off during a couple Nintendo Directs, a couple trailers, and then we get that little developer preview thing a couple weeks ago that was released that wasn't too long. But a game like Kirby Air Riders gets two directs for it. I guess because Sakurai's behind it, so we got to give him the limelight and show off his stuff. But a game like that can get an hour plus worth of Nintendo Direct time, but Metroid can't. Maybe it's just one of those things like, yeah, you don't want to show off too much of the game because it could spoil a lot for a game like this. But I felt like we got more footage shown for other Metroid games in the past, if like the 3DS era and stuff like that. When the remake came out on the 3DS for Metroid 2, it just, I don't know, man. I don't understand Nintendo. Why they don't want this. You would think they would want it to do big numbers. I mean, all the money they've pumped into it, it would seem, during all this development time, you'd want it to sell really well. Like, I'd love to see it set new sales records. Maybe it will. Maybe somehow it does have some hype behind it. But something that really honed in on it the other day was when I went to GameStop for their Black Friday deal. Went later in the day, was able to find me some games. I'll show in a pickup video, but mainly to check to see if they had any advertising. You know, one of the thing, GameStop, big games, they'll hang posters and stuff up. I had already been talks with my GameStop that any type of Metroid Prime 4 stuff that comes in, they were going to hold it for me from when they were done displaying it. And this was on Black Friday, and I go in, and the manager told me they haven't gotten anything for Metroid Prime as far as advertising, none at all, and they don't expect to get any type of advertising for it, which was a shame. Selfishly, because it'd be cool to have that like in my game room for my Metroid collection. But then it's like, man, Nintendo, like I see Kirby Air Rider stuff in my GameStop, but no Metroid stuff at all. So I don't know. What do you guys think? It just feels like Nintendo, it's just a franchise that even though it's much beloved by some gamers, it just doesn't hit the numbers, so they just don't pump it out and they just don't care, it seems. Like you would think after all this time, again, restarting the game from scratch. It's got to have a pretty decent budget behind it from having to do that. That they'd want it to hit some numbers. Hey, maybe amazingly, it'll still hit over 3 million. You got the Switch version and the Switch 2 version coming out. So, of course, you got to combine those sales numbers. Maybe it will hit like 5 million. But I think that's going to be a stretch for it to even hit that. It'll be awesome if it even hits the $3 million price point. But even then, is that a success for them? Would they want that to be a success? I would think you'd want it to get up there near the 8 millions, the 10 million sales price points. But who knows? It just seems like they don't care as much as the fans do. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys kind of concerned of Nintendo and how they view certain franchises and stuff? Man, franchises like Xenoblade seem to get more love, which, again, I love the Xenoblade series, but that seems to get more love and attention than any type of Metroid game does these days. They even get like nice full blown directs and everything like that, but not Metroid. Nope. You just go, we'll toss you out. You do your thing and we'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't even get YouTube commercials. No, just there's nothing out there for it. So let me know if you guys see something different in your feeds because I see nothing. And let's hope that it does do well. Let's hope that it's an awesome game. I'm still hoping that it's going to be a great game, a great gaming experience. I can't wait until December 4th when I get to play it. So again, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll catch you guys in the next one.